My name is Jolyn at Crayton. I am the Chief Learning Officer for elementary schools for Killeen ISD.
How do you really look at a teacher who's only done this in person and try to, show them how we can do this digitally?
Well, through the training modules, we will be sharing different resources with teachers to help them not only engage in the curriculum, but to use innovative strategies with students to help them engage in the content.
What's the reaction been like?
Last week during our Leadership Academy, we trained principals, assistant principals, and campus technologists. Next week, we'll train all of our campus instructional specialists, and then the following week, we'll have an opportunity to work with our librarians. So we'll have what we call a trifecta of support that will be able to provide support to teachers who will ultimately be able to provide support to students.
And let's talk about that support. It's really important. Killeen ISD had a multitude of platforms, and we're trying to condense things, but we're still going to offer support. But ultimately, what is the goal of the district?
Our goal is to provide continuity of instruction for all learners, whether they come to school face-to-face or whether they engage with a highly qualified KISD teacher. We feel confident that they will be prepared to become future ready.
What is the most valuable resource KISD has?
It's our classroom teachers. With everything that's going on in the world today, we know that our teachers are the things that our students really want to connect with. So they're going to have access to learning digitally, but that interaction with the teacher, we know, is the best thing for every learner in KISD.
All right, talk to me about the screen behind me. What is that showing?
So what you'll see on the screen behind you is an example of the professional development that will be available to our teachers. As our digital learning specialist mentioned, we have about 6 modules for teachers. They'll have an opportunity to log in at their own time, at their own pace, and learn as much as they possibly can in level 1. And then when they master the content in level 1, they'll be able to move on to level 2. And then when they master the content in level 2, they'll be able to move on to level 3. But we're not expecting teachers to do that prior to the first day of school. We're really talking to administrators who have been telling their teachers, we want you to zero in on what's happening in level 1 so that every student in KISD will have access to the exact same information and resources for teachers.
My name is Landez, and I'm District Instructional Technologist for Elementary for Killeen ISD.
When we talk about virtual learning, this is a really serious topic for our students and our staff and faculty. How would you give an overview of what this will look like for everybody?
Well, it's definitely going to be a change. Everybody's going to have to jump in and learn a lot. And so as part of that, we designed some professional learning for teachers. And we had a talented team of teachers and librarians come together to provide professional development over all kinds of tools, Schoology and Seesaw and Office 365 and Nearpod and Zoom. So we're doing our very best to prepare our teachers to get into the classroom and do engaging virtual and in-person instruction.
So in the spring, we stood up TV teachers, and there was a lot of questions, and you were part of that team with making sure that we made our teachers feel really comfortable with teaching in front of a screen of our camera. Are you guys able to provide that, and how did that work for the district?
So the TV teachers during the spring did an amazing job, and so some of those same teachers are coming together now to design lessons, video lessons, to share with their colleagues so that they have excellent models of engaging instruction.
So a lot of people said that Edgenuity was hard, and you heard that, and you guys have worked really hard this summer. Go into detail on what that's looking like for professional development.
So when we were closed down for the last 4 to 9 weeks, we had to adapt quickly. So we used the Edgenuity curriculum that was already created so kids can continue their learning. This year we have planned ahead, and we're allowing the teachers to make their modules, their lessons daily and post online. Side note, we are also using the Edgenuity content, and we're providing the Edgenuity content for the teachers to pick and choose from. We're providing their textbooks, we're providing all the interventions online so that they can pick and choose, and we're giving them a multitude of resources to be successful for not only teaching virtually, but for also creating virtual lessons.
My name is Danielle Patterson. I'm the Instructional Technologist for Secondary at Killeen ISD.
First, just tell us how our professional development will be rolling out into our employees as we look to implement virtual learning.
Great. Our PD that we've built for teachers and for staff has been built to be self-paced and on demand. It will be continuous. We have suggested that they complete level 1 of different products that we are offering them. Each one of them have been created with other educators, KISD educators, helping us take the content from around the products and put into one platform and one course, which is Schoology. And then through that, we've created different levels so that they can jump into a level that they feel most confident on and begin learning something new.
When you talk about product, what does that mean to you? How do you define that?
So when I talk about product, I'm talking about all the different technology resources available to teachers. There's so many out there, but as a district, we've combined them and kind of strategize what is most beneficial for KISD students and that we can support as a district. So we've worked to make sure that the product or the resources we're giving them the training that they need to be successful.